Hello, hello, everybody. Hope everyone is happy, healthy, and doing well. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. And for some reason, I feel like I gotta do this. It's like all of these videos are for entertainment purposes only. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I hope you do, because I don't feel like a reliable source. I don't fucking know. It's a Monday. But I hope everyone is staying safe and out of trouble. So let's see what's going on. What is the energies for today? Let's see what messages do we. Oh, nice. Nice. You're finally seeing beauty and healing, and you're seeing it as a treasure because you dealt with a bunch of procrastinating people, ambition and drive. It's like they lack drive, they lack motivation. Yeah, see, opportunity, ruler of fears. It's like you tried looking for a new opportunity around people who undermined their own confidence. How the fuck are you supposed to do that? These people kind of like how I started off the video. I got to start off with a disclaimer. And yeah, let me get one more. Let me get one more. That's a lot. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone is happy, healthy, and doing well. If you are just now tuning in, I just need a whole lot of feminine energy. And if you are a masculine, it's just saying that get in touch with your feminine trait because there's a whole bunch of rejuvenation right here around fear. And you have to pull yourself away to gain that opportunity. If you want some sort of design out of your life, there are things that you have to leave behind. And if you're unable to face your fears, what makes you think you can gain a new opportunity? So let's see the world and the hermit. Hello, hello. Ooh, and I am answering questions. So if you have one question that you'd like answered, you may ask now or forever hold your peace. That's why I do my videos live. Give people a chance for a free answer. Because once I cut this off and you guys want a reading, that's time is money, as what they say. Yeah, see, nine of cups. This dude is right here valuing his time. He's like, look at all these cups that I got. They're all empty and shit. But you know what? I'm satisfied with that. Yeah, see, and it's due to the fact that being ambitious, and giving more opportunities to people who are left out in the cold. Yeah, see, look, there's that ten of cups. You speaking in your truth. You're waiting for that ace of cups. There's the ace of wands right here. See, and you're using that wand to boot people in the head because, yeah, see, 9 of swords and the 4 of cups. These people are bored, dissatisfied with what they're doing. Like, 2 of pentacles right here, magician. That already shows, yeah, death and the high priestess. You know what I'm hearing? You're a leader for lost souls or for dead receptors. Does that make sense? Okay. Goodness. When you and Tommy get back together, it is saying there is a possibility that this person is thinking about coming towards you, but it's something that you tell them that makes them feel afraid. And so, like that feminine energy, like how I started the video, there's a couple masculines here now, and it's saying the masculines must be getting in touch with their femininity as opposed to the women, the feminines, getting in touch with their masculinity. Now, these vice versas of magical youth and medicine, it's healing opportunities to, if this person, it seems like they're taking more than giving. It seems like they're trying to figure out what to offer you, to present to you an offering, but they're not sure of what to present to you. That's what's with this judgment. But you are getting justice out of the situation. It's like if this person does come towards you, you'll be able to read the energy. I see. Well, these two, let's say you invited people to your home and they disrespect you in your own, because that's what I'm getting with this 5 of Cups, 10 of Wands. You dare disrespect me in my own home? Yeah, see the magician. And that I'm feeling that's another reason why you don't like hanging around with this group of people, especially if it's your counterpart. Due to the fact that these people like to say a bunch of shit. Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords. There's already the Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords. And it's something that you tell them that makes them afraid of you, but at the same time too, they're doing the best that they can to hurt you. Let's see what is going on. What's this 2 of Pentacles? And you end situations with people who don't give you that want. Like you want to prosper, but these people for some reason, yeah, 7 of Pentacles. They just want to lay back and rest. They see you have a decision to make. These people want to make their own decisions, but they're not sure of how to make these decisions. So they look up to you to make decisions for them. There's the Ace of Swords right here. Yeah, 3 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles, King of Swords. Yeah, see, like I mentioned, it could have been your counterpart. And it could be this masculine that is like, damn, I should have gave her a little bit more love. Like I should have balanced this shit out. Someone wants to sh yeah, this person, I see the Knight of Swords here. They if they have to travel towards you, I feel like you don't have to do nothing much, but sit down and look pretty. you're more satisfied with yourself. And if this person is an alcoholic, then they're trying to shed that old their old self. Does that make sense? Nice. Yeah, and if it's not helping you prosper your last relationship and you want a new relationship continuously prospering, excuse me, there has to be some sort of drive, some sort of movement because if there is no movement, then what's the point of standing still? You're not a tree. I mean, you can be, but like, how are you growing? How are you maturing? Are you getting enough water? If you're not throwing shade at people, are you shading people from the sun? Especially when it gets hot out there. Shit. Let's see. This person wants to leave a lot of things behind for their stability. Let's see. Yeah, Two of Swords. Because blinded people are trying to keep this person blinded, but anything else. Anything. Hermit. What do you want out of this situation? You're surrounded by dandelions and stars and shit, and you're looking up at the sky. Yeah, I see the death and the Six of Swords. How these swords impelled that boat. You're surprised you even made it, like, to the other side of the rapid waters. This Queen of Swords, yeah. Ace of Swords in the moon. Your truth reveals people's secrets. Yeah, see the world. You complete cycles even without no Knight of Pentacles. And it feels slow moving, but if you are waiting for an offering, it's gonna take time because they feel like you're going to disrespect them because of the way that they play you. Because the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, that's like, who is going to if it's not you letting them into your own home, who's gonna let them in there? Because if I'm getting some sort of disrespect, Page of Wands, Two of Seven of Swords, yeah. It's like someone's trying to map out, how can I come towards you? Because what it is that you're telling them, it's like it gives them more of an insight of what they want out of life. Does that make sense? Because they're tired of looking at these swords hiding in the corner and shit. It's like they feel the currents, but they refuse to cooperate with it. And so what it is that you are seeking that they are trying to take from you, you'll get justice out of this situation. And I'm also getting I see a King of Pentacles right here. So he is a nurturing man as well as a I would say, for some reason stockbroker. Something revolving around money. Ace of Cups. the moon. Yeah, and if you already feel good with this person, King of Cups right here, it'll if you end up leaving them for a bit, this person is going to be thinking about you a lot with this Page of Swords. And it's like they feel like you're slow moving towards this, but at the same time too, it's getting to know the person a lot better. Yeah, see, Judgment in the reverse. Sometimes what you get is what you see, and sometimes you don't get what you see. You get a little bit more extra. Does that make sense? And imagine being judged by a bunch of animals, and the reason why you're being judged by these animals is because you mistreat them. Now, if you're not mistreating the person, this person is mistreating you. That's a sign of, these bunnies are looking at the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight, and they hopping the fuck out. They're like, "All right, I got a clear vision of what the moon is trying to tell me in these waters." Yeah, 6 of challenges. Running away from the wolves, 9 of pentacles. And it's saying if you fall towards temptation, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, there's a world and the Two of Wands. It's like, yeah, dancing in the moonlight. 'Cause she's dancing, there's the moonlight right here. Ace of Cups, that's like the world and the hermit. Your secrets are kinda like their secrets too, and you get the sense of, like, if I'm tempted, they're tempted to do something as well. Three of Swords right here, and it's you standing and sitting and being humble towards these decisions, and you're not disrespecting anyone, especially if they're watching you, they're misjudging you for the things that you're doing. Does that make sense? Because 'Cause you're gonna get justice out of this situation. Let me see. Let's go down the rabbit hole since there's bunnies right here. And it's the fact that, yeah, see the Emperor. You're able to nurture the sensitive parts of your life even when no one is around. The Emperor sees that because the Emperor is a Cheshire cat. He's there, here, there, and everywhere. Does that make sense? There's that 9 of Cups again. See, 10 of Cups in total, 8 of Pentacles, the Moonlight. Yeah, see, and it's like as if you were working on your shadow tricks. These people watching you aren't going to approach you because if they try to offer you something, they feel like they're gonna end up being conflicted. They don't wanna bring you any conflict. Yeah, see, because they're already hurting themselves if you do so. 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords. You already get the understanding, 8 of Cups, the Chariot. Why would you have binoculars in this caboose? You got binoculars, you're staring at the wall, like, what the hell are you doing? Watching paint dry from 2 feet, like, with binoculars? Some stupid shit. Yeah, see the world. When someone sees that you're going at a distance and they're, like, trying to get up close and personal to you because you know how to make these judgment calls, and these people misjudge the fact that you can make good decisions. Another thing I'm hearing too, someone if you're dealing with someone at work too, there's someone at your job that is watching you kinda, like, go through these tantrums, because I see this dude in the 8 of cups going to this man with the binoculars, like, "What the fuck are you doing? I hired you to do a certain job, and you're slacking off." And it's like, you're doing a supervisor position without even being a supervisor. It's like, "What the fuck are you doing this for? Get the fuck up to it, bro." Like, there's people that need food. You're worried about this woman right here in the chariot. The fuck? You're on the chariot too. Go do your job, you know? And it's not if he does come forward, he doesn't know what to offer you because he feels like you could offer him the entire world. You make them feel like they can vision, but they're delaying themselves to, approach you with this cup. The Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, that's like, this person wants to give you everything. They just don't know how. It's like they're trying to look at you from a distance, but they're getting up close and personal and shit. And I really do like this. Another thing, you're getting these, I'm hearing contrary for some reason. Understanding the contraries of this situation. It's like, even though there is a good side of a person, there can be a bad side. And it's working with those both. That's that's the moment, just, yeah, see, you're setting boundaries for yourself and like the seahorse, again with the feminine. Just like a seahorse, the seahorse is the only male. Yeah, male seahorses are the only males that give birth. And you nurturing those masculine traits will get you to set boundaries on where you're trying to go. And even though you go with the flow, there's gonna be people trying to fuck with it. And so you being leader of your own, yeah, to heal thyself. You don't need 3 people to help you. If you're not satisfied with being alone for a couple weeks, then I mean, what else am I supposed to tell you? There's a reason why people isolate themselves, and so they can sing a song. These songs of sorrow, these songs of joy, these songs of happiness, and it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're doing it with grace, communication, again, understanding with how to go with the flow. That's what this person is trying to do. Go with the flow, but they're kinda, like, scared. It seems like they feel like you're doing magic on them. They see a bunch of, like, animals. Maybe take a trip to the zoo. I don't know where you guys live at, but I mean, I see a bunch of animals right here. If not the zoo, I would say go camping. Get in touch with nature. See if there's anything that'll inspire you to, not only sing a song, but help you take that leap of where you wanna go gracefully. Mm. Now Imma end it off with the ooh. Eight of swords, 10 of swords, exactly. 9 of cups, 1 more. You're like the only person standing. Yeah, see, and how I mentioned, like, you don't need 2, 3 people to help you heal because the only one at the end of the day that's gonna be standing still with that sword up is you. There's 2 people hiding behind bricks, and this motherfucker killed the whole squad by himself. It's something that you're telling people because 4 of swords, 5 of swords, and that's 9 of swords. Not only are you building up the strength to figure out what direction to go, but how to invest when you end up going. With the moon and the 2 of cups, it's temperance, 5 of wands, and yeah, see, ace of cups. Day and night. I toss a turn. What's that? How the fuck does it go? Kid Cudi, day and night. Yeah, king of swords. Even as a feminine, what you say makes you feel masculine. What you do, it balances out not only what happens in the day, but what happens in the night. And it's like you're communicating with your spirit guides to help you. You're communicating with others to watch you because they're not doing shit. Like 5 of wands right here. You're looking at these people fighting with each other with those wands, and you're kind of looking at them like, my wand has a little leaf on it. Something's sprouting. I don't want to fuck that up. All you want to do is rest. Even after you take that leap, it's going to be a lot of battles that you're going to have to face. But once you do so, you'll be able to rest gracefully. You care less what people have to say about what you're going through, what you got to do. 'Cause you do a lot of things by yourself. You're not dealing with the bullshit. You're no longer taking small little things like, oh, let's go out to eat, and then you end up giving them more love than they give you. And then like when something comes up, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, I took you out to eat this one day and da da da." It's like, okay, that doesn't fucking matter. And you can tell when someone's disrespecting you because they won't even look at you. And if they try to like work things out with you, obviously they're gonna struggle to approach you because it's like not you didn't do anything wrong to this person whatsoever. That's what I'm getting. You're getting justice out of this situation no matter what. You did nothing wrong with this person, but this person disrespects you. You fucking go. Okay. Oh, just so now for a quick smoke break, and if anyone does have another question to ask, please ask now or forever hold your peace because I'm gonna do another 10 minutes before I get it. And if you are 420 friend, and you got a joint or you got dabs, I'm like the only tarot reader that be taking dabs on life. You know why? Because I'm a marijuana activist. I say fully legalize it on a federal level, bro. Fully legalize marijuana. Because it's like I want to go to Utah and smoke a joint in public, but I can't even do that. Like Wisconsin is still illegal. Is fucking Texas only CBD? Like what the fuck? Texas is a big ass state. But nah, we gotta go for the gays first. Like ooh, California and Colorado and you know, some fucking bullshit. But here, that was pretty. That was the last week. So patience and spiritual values. What do you value spiritually? Like 5 years down the line, today, what do you expect? What changes do you expect to see in your life? What changes do you expect to see in your relationships? Like for some reason, a do or die situation. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, see your beliefs, attitudes about the past, resulting from the way. Yes, he has a life or death issue. It's like a do or die situation. Getting used to the power that you have, using resources from other people, not only of other people, but looking at the way you direct yourself, resulting from the attraction of good times from the past, as opposed to these energies that are happening in the near future. Yeah, see patiently again what you want to get what you need. Do it your own way with what you know and what you think about. Because times are changing, and every year there's always a change, positive one to a negative one, and it always balances out. And yeah, it's like we get caught up in our own confusions to look at the confusions around us. Because it's like the South Node, reconsider. Now is not the time for whatever action it is from the things that you have resulted from in the past. If you're dealing with the same if a similar situation, but with different people, that's what it's pretty much saying. Reconsider the options and the decisions that you have done, especially if you're going through a situation right now that could have possibly happened about 10 years ago, 5, 10, 15 years ago. Hell, it could have been a couple months ago. Is reconsidering, not taking anybody's word. It's using their word to make your own act. Does that make sense? I hope it does. You want opportunities, you gotta create these opportunities, and the way you create it is by healing yourself. Yeah, rejuvenation and healing. You're gonna look young. I wanna be forever young. How is that song? Yeah, that song "Forever Young" is what I'm getting. I want to be forever young. And that's how people do it. Make music, write poems, write a little short story. It could be like a three-page kid story. Yeah, like that shit could be the best kindergarten book in the fucking world. And it'll be what? About a beaver or a little crow, maybe a pigeon. I don't think I've heard a story about a pigeon. I grew up around homing pigeons. Even though they get lost, they always find their way. Trust. Even if they go away, if they recognize that you feed them, you nurture them, they're gonna come back. They'll be gone for days, but at the end of the day, they're gonna be chilling right at your area. For some reason, I'm hearing, can you eat at the same table as me? That's what I'm hearing. I don't know what the fuck that's about. What the fuck? Anyways, I hope everybody stays safe, stays blessed, stays well, stays happy. Remember, you are loved and will always be loved if you love yourself. You woke up this morning to watch this video. There was a reason for it. So I hope everyone is now time to go fucking slaughter some cows, bruh. Goodbye, everybody.